teriyaki sauce. This is a recipe that I love. Instead of buying your own, you can make it, and it tastes so much better. The ratio is 2 to 1, so you can make it 1 tablespoon or even a cup. So I'm going to do by the cup this time. So 2 to 1 is sweetness is 2, and the savory, which is oyster sauce and soy sauce. And this is the brand that I like. You can use any brand soy sauce you like, but this one is less salty. Golden Mountain seasoning sauce. You can pour in 1 cup of honey. That's mean we're going to do half oyster and half soy sauce. So 1 cup of honey. Now, if you don't like it too sweet, don't do the full cup. Do 3/4 cup. It's up to your taste bud, but I like it with a little sweetness to it. And this is not really sweet. Try it for your first time with my recipe ratio. If you don't like it, you can alter any way you like. So here's the base. It's 1 cup of honey, and then we're going to do half a cup of soy sauce and half a cup of oyster. That will bring us to the 2 cup mark. So soy sauce. And now the oyster sauce. Bring it right up to the 2 cup. Perfect. And now you're going to add in lemongrass. You don't need as much. You just need, for this amount, you just need 1 tablespoon of lemongrass. And then quadruple the amount of garlic. So you can mix it all together in here. But it's getting pretty full, so I'm going to transfer it. So once you get a measurement, pour into a bowl so you can stir it easily. So I have the chopped lemongrass. You can buy at any Asian store. I'm going to stir this all up. Make sure you stir it up really well. And then we'll add the garlic. Okay, to mix it easier with a whisk, I'm going to pour it all into a bowl. We're going to add 4 tablespoons of garlic, fresh minced garlic here, and 2 tablespoons of sesame oil. And a 1/4 cup of regular oil, your favorite, either avocado oil, but no, not extra olive virgin oil, okay? You can do the light one. And we whisk it all together. Oh, it smells so good with the sesame oil. And a tablespoon black pepper. Whisk this all together until nicely blended. So look at, you can even see the separation in the oil. So it's mixed really well. And you can put as much garlic or black pepper as you like. But lemongrass, you don't want too much. But garlic, you can put as much as you like. I'm going to make some teriyaki pork chop. You want to marinate this overnight. So any kind of cut that you like. Center cut, whatever pork chop you like. You can add more black pepper right here to your pork chop too, if you like. So now you're going to ladle this in, because this you want to marinate overnight. And we want to flip this so that way it will be nicely marinated. So you see I did like a 2 ladle. You want to make sure there's plenty, because when it sit overnight, it's just going to get watery, because I washed the pork chop. So anytime you marinate anything, you're going to see water coming out of this. So you want to make sure you have enough seasoning here. You have enough sauce, so it'll be marinated nicely. So this part you can marinate four big pork chop. So you just make sure that you have enough liquid in the pan, you see? So that way it's kind of like covering it. Just make sure you have some on top. And make sure you rotate. You know, move the bottom to top, top to the bottom. So that way it will have plenty of sauce that is marinated in. So your pork chop is sitting in a good amount of sauce, and we're gonna refrigerate this overnight, and you can grill them or bake them in the morning. Pork chop has been sitting overnight. You see how it gives out lots more juice. So definitely I want to, if you can marinate this, keep it in the fridge for up to 3 days. The longer it is, the more seasoned will be. So I'm gonna take the one on the bottom, and I'm going to bake mine, but you can broil it. You can bake it in the oven, or you can put it on the grill, whatever is convenient for you, or air fry as well. So that way, let the top soak some more juice in here. So we can put the rest of this back in the fridge. So you just take out what you want to cook for the day. So I'm going to do 3. Okay, I'm going to bake this at 400 degrees, 15 minutes, and I'm going to flip. Okay, I cooked the pork chop at 400 for 15 minutes. Now I'm going to put under broil until it get brown, because you want the pork chop to be brown. I'm going to put 1 pork chop in the air fryer, and you can see the difference between baking and air frying. Okay, so I'm going to air fry, and we're going to take the temperature to 395, and after 12 minutes we'll flip. Okay, you don't want it to burn, so make sure we keep an eye on it when we broil it. Looking good, just the edging only, because of the fat. I pour the excess juice out of the pork chop, so that way we can flip it and bake the other side. See the extra juice? You can put that as gravy over your rice. Oh, this looks so good. See, it doesn't take long to cook pork chop. Now the key is to brown it, so it'll be nice good color. Okay, we're gonna broil this for another few minutes. So you just gotta watch it. But pretty much pork chop is done. Look at how it's broiling, looking good. You gotta keep an eye on this. See? I think just about 3 minutes will do. Look at that. 2 minutes later, look how brown that is. All right, let it just sit in the oven for a few minutes. Whoa, look at that. 12 minutes, 395. Now that looks nice and brown. See, air fryer? Much nicer than oven. So we're gonna flip this. See, we flip it, and another 12 minutes will be perfect. Look at that. Nice and toasty out of the oven when you put broil. Let's take the temperature, and we'll see how it comes out. Perfect. It hit 180. So we're just gonna let it rest, and our meat is done. Okay, I'm checking this pork chop at 10-minute mark instead of 12 minutes, and it looks pretty good. Let's take the temperature. Oh yeah, hit temp. Okay, you don't want to overcook your pork chop near the bone here. Yep, still look good. And the 180. So we're gonna let it just sit in this air fryer for another 5-minute residual heat. All right, guys, this is the pork chop that was baked. Looks a little drier, but it is thinner too. See? And the one that's air fry, this one was air fry. It's a thicker piece, so it's not really apples to apple. But you can either bake it or air fry. If you bake it, you want to broil it. Now let's taste. And you see it didn't take that long, 10 minutes. So let's try this one right here. This one's baked. I like to eat this with jasmine rice. White rice is perfect. The best teriyaki sauce you're gonna have. Flavorful. If you don't like it too sweet, just reduce the sugar. But keep my proportion if you like it sweet. So taste it the original way and then reduce the honey. So when you reduce the honey, your teriyaki won't be as sweet. But this is perfect, I think. And the key is the garlic and the lemongrass. So here is the air fryer piece. Look at that. Nice and juicy. Flavorful. The soy sauce, great umami taste. And it's so simple and easy. Don't cook it too long, otherwise your pork chop would dry out. You can take the temperature, if you have, of your meat. You know, saw how we did it. As long as it reaches 175, you're good. Bon appetit. See you in the next video.